Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel, that is Learn with Laksha. So today's video I am going to explain chapter number 4 for this chapter, the story of El-ahrairah and the black rabbit of Inle. So guys, I will explain you this whole chapter in animation where you like to see or listen the story. So this is the perfect story for you. So guys, without wasting further time, let's get started. Chapter number 4, the story of El-ahrairah and the black rabbit of Inle.
The story of El-ahrairah and the black rabbit of Inle. Hi friends, there was a time when rabbits and hares were always fighting. Rabbits were willing to share, but hares wanted everything for themselves. King Dorsin, the king of the hares, wanted to kill all the rabbits for this. El-ahrairah was the chief of the rabbits who was willing to sacrifice his life for them. Let us see how. One afternoon, Rob was out to get some feed with a few rabbits. He separates from the bunch and unfortunately wanders into King Dorsin's city. The guards take him to the king, makes him work day and goes with the best of his does. They dig a tunnel from the wood into the back of the bank where Rob Scuttle is and free him. He sends his soldiers to the fields of Fenlo, but because of their size, they can't get down the rabbit hole. They stand guard and wait for the rabbits to come out. Whenever anyone tried coming out, the army pounced on them, but thankfully they managed to scramble back into the hole. Without food, the rabbits became thinner by the day. El-ahrairah realizes that only the black rabbit of Inle could save them. He was fearsome with blood-red eyes. El-ahrairah sets out on his journey with Rob Scuttle. They climb a cliff to reach near a black rabbit. El-ahrairah why he has come there. El-ahrairah says he needs his help. Black Rabbit says he cannot, but that El-ahrairah is welcome to stay and eat if he wants to. Next, Black Rabbit invites him to play bobsons. That if El-ahrairah wins, Black Rabbit would accept his life in return for the people's safety. And if Black Rabbit wins, El-ahrairah will give away his tail and whiskers. In spite of being a great player, El-ahrairah loses the game under pressure. Black Rabbit asks him to complete the bargain and promises to meet him the next day. When he regains consciousness to giving off his him to leave the place. But El-ahrairah asks him to get him some willow herb and clematis before the next evening. The next day, Rob Scuttle returns and he helps El-ahrairah make a tail and whiskers out of what he has brought for El-ahrairah. In the evening, El-ahrairah goes to meet the black rabbit as though nothing had happened. They next bargain on a story each. Black Rabbit tells such a sad story that El-ahrairah is left shell-shocked and he cannot even open his mouth to speak. He has to give away his ears. Rattle was beside him, crying. He again pleads to go home, but El-ahrairah declines and asks him to get 2 big dock leaves instead. El-ahrairah sat thinking. Black Rabbit was not helping him, nor was he sending him away. He had to find a way out himself. He would have to do something that the hare ran away, never to come back again. Rob Scuttle came back and helped El-ahrairah make 2 ears out of the dock leaves. Then they strolled near some holes guarded by 2 ausla, the giant rabbits. The guards tell them that the holes had all the plagues and diseases that come to rabbits, And in this nearest hole lies the White Witch, kills creatures instantly. El-ahrairah pretends to turn back, but in a split second jumps into the hole. The guards could do nothing, as they dared not jump into the hole. After some time, when El-ahrairah felt he was properly infested, he came out. He was feverish and could not think straight. Black Rabbit asks him why he did this. He said he planned to go to King Dorsin with this infected body and scare him never to come back again. Black Rabbit tells him that the infection is carried in the rabbit's ear, does not have any, informs him that his people have been saved. El-ahrairah to sacrifice his life for his people. At that moment, the fields of Fenlo were full of huge rabbits with red eyes. King Dorsin and his soldiers in the falling darkness. El-ahrairah and Rob Scuttle returned to their fields to find everything changed. They could not recognize anybody. They stopped Ado to inquire. He said that the war was from a long time ago. He was not even born then. Another Doe walks by and says, if nobody fought in wars, there wouldn't be any, would there? But you can't get old rabbits to see that. So, my dear friends, that was the story of a brave leader who was ready to sacrifice his life for the thought of the last eye. Never is good destruction. Hold that thought till we meet again.
सो गाइस लंच टाइम में हम लोग एक फैक्ट देखेंगे. ओके, फैक्ट ये है कि जब सिगरेट कोई पीता है और जब फेंक देता है ज़मीन पर, जब एक चिड़िया आती है, आप बहुत लोगों ने देखा होगा, आई थिंक सो. ओके, जब वो चिड़िया आती है वो ले जाकर अपने घोंसले में रख देती है. वो इसलिए रखती है घोंसले में क्योंकि वो पैरासाइट को भगा सकते हैं. वो छोटे से टुकड़े में होता है निकोटाइन, जो कि पेस्टिसाइड का काम करता है. सो गाइस, ये था आज का हमारा फैक्ट और आज का हमारा वीडियो. आपको कैसे लगा? अच्छा हो तो लाइक शेयर सब्सक्राइब ज़रूर करना. सो गाइस, थैंक यू फॉर वॉचिंग माई वीडियो.